We'll see how it plays out.
There might be a more applicable use of Gelmner's Bane on that guy. You've got two dots that you kind of want to get rid of. First of all, Dodo is your Bane in this game. That's Corrupted Disciple. If he conduits you, is it conduit? Yeah, if he conduits you, you can obviously debuff that once you cast it. And obviously, you're also going on debuff Pestilence ult. So he might have been looking at it that way. He might have been a little worried about those two debuffs, and now he has a way to get off. Although Sebuska almost gets trapped. He gets saved though from the fissure. He gets pushed out. He is almost dead. It doesn't matter though. Look how fast, and look how tanky Tobacco is. He is not taking anybody's mess. Chu is running amok though right now as well. He's got his puzzle box running out too, but it doesn't matter. Tobacco is just way too tanky at this point. He's not taking anybody's business. Look at him. Look at it. He's just taking Dodo straight up. And Dodo can't do too much about it. But Dodo's got to be careful. He might go down. Engineer pops an ult. Oh wow, gotta be careful.
He's probably gonna go here.
Soul Reaper's gonna go down.
Just a little bit more.
Oh, with a big ult from B-Kid. B-Kid goes down though to Puppet Master as well. Wow, these fights are just, I swear to God, these fights are just like two waves colliding. Two equally sized waves every time. Look at this, 3 people walking away from either side, taking a break.
Oh yeah, if they had taken out Puppet Master, that would have been a huge win for Loaded. But like you said, Pestilence ran in and he was like, I'm gonna go for Tobacco. I've got this, and he throws his stun down. And Ghost, Frostfield play, everything just tore him apart. Yeah. On top of the fact that he had Sprint on. Is that what it's called in this game? Flight. Yeah, excuse me. Huge props to Engineer. I don't know if you saw that, but he was fighting the Soul Reaper, and he got out. He perfectly well timed it so that he not only got out from the last hit that would have killed him, but out of range of he basically gave Soul Reaper a choice. You either chase me and try and get a kill. You might get it, but you're completely sacrificing yourself in order to get me, or you back through my ulti that I got going on here, and the rest of my team, probably gonna take you out, and they did. But all around, Warden just did a great job, just completely baiting that Soul Reaper, just knowing exactly when to back up.
Yeah,
so all around, great job by Engineer.
Yeah, that's something worth mentioning actually. Engineer this is kind of a high level concept really, but this is what Engineer is actually good at. He basically places a barrier, okay? And this barrier splits up the fight into 2 sections where your team is still in just one big fight, but the other team is basically in 2 smaller fights. So that's kind of an advanced way to look at it, and that's really how it works out if you think about it. If he places that in between people, if he cuts them off, if he separates them, they're cut off from each other. There's no way you're going through 2 fences and not dying, basically, to a turret, to the entire team, to the debuffs and the slows. So that's a nice way to look at it. And Rabbi's letting me know that there's a lot of gold sitting on people. So we got 27k just sitting on gold. This might be buyback gold at this point in the game. Tobacco, or not Tobacco, Puppet Master with 4,700 gold. What is he going for here? He's not even showing us. He has nothing. He's just completely saving up. I guess he's just being better safe than sorry right now. Maybe he's gonna, if he gets caught and he needs to buy back, he's just hoarding money. Oh, here we go. He's going back. We're gonna see what he's going to right now. But let's see who else is hoarding money. Soul Reaper at 1,700. Now, a huge problem here for Load actually is Pig, as in Pig's lack of farm. His gold a minute is 158. That is not what you want your Pestilence to be working with, and that is almost entirely due to the crappy start that he had at the beginning of the game. And something that we completely overlooked in mentioning is that there's 5 melee on 5's team, and that really helped their lanes early game. I mean, obviously,
I believe you mean 5 ranged, by the way,
5 ranged. Obviously, I mean 5 ranged. Thank you there. That would be pretty stupid to have 5 melee. It's pretty hard to do. But yeah, two melee, God, 2 ranged in either lane up top and bottom is really just gonna win you that lane, especially when they're so strong as it was. And that really is just making life incredibly difficult for Pestilence especially. And it also made it a little bit harder for Beacon for a while as well. He kind of had a fairly late blink, so we'll see if it pays off.
Master.
Harkins on Puppet Master, that's the verdict. Alright, well here we go.
He's
Nice ult there. He got everybody. Behemoth is not even going to get an ult out before he goes down. Plague ult going on everybody. Sebuska needs to man up right now and start attacking those and get out of there. There he goes. He does. Oh my gosh, this is a massive win here for 5. Wow. Oh wow. They're going to stick around and kill this kill loaded Dodo right there. He's pretty fast though. He's really hard to catch that guy. Wow,
He
what
does
a
have
massive
a
win.
Frostwolf skull as well. Man, oh my goodness, that 5 just completely taking the
Malphus.
advantage here.
Somebody give Malphus an award. Look at, he's got a shield above. Malphus, that's his reward right there. It's like a you did good thing. That was a great initiation there from Malphus. Totally set it up for everybody. I'm assuming, I didn't quite see it, but I'm assuming you know, these are the highest level players. Probably immediately followed up by a silencer from Tobacco. I mean, just nothing they could do about that, really. And then a nice ult there from Blavo. Sebuska was beating away at people with his Harkins blade. Just perfect, really. Just perfect initiation there. And like I said, at this stage of the game, it's just going to be whoever gets the initiation off is going to win that fight. And that's exactly what happened in that fight. And they're going to get Conqueror. They're probably going to push now, too.
Yeah, I gotta say, you know, I was given the advantage to Loaded this whole entire time. You know, between Corrupted Disciple, Pestilence, you know, obviously Pestilence and not having, you know, hardly any farm whatsoever, but still, you know, Corrupted Disciple and Engineer, both, you know, really great carries. On top of that, Polywog Priest just all around great stable, and he does have Sheepstick now. You know, he's just got a ton for going for around him. I was given the advantage to Loaded in this game so far. In the next team fight, but that was just a brilliant initiation by 5, forcing a fight, you know, in front of their base, not inside their base, but, you know, outside their base, and really catching Loaded probably a little bit off guard. You know, Sebuska coming from the side over by Secret Shop, just start beating on people, you know, instantly taking out Behemoth before, you know, Behemoth can set himself up for any sort of blink. So Loaded completely caught out of
position, absolutely.
there. Yes. Behemoth looks like he's going to be picking up an invis, so you know, that might just be something that can turn around the next fight for them. Hopefully he can get a really nice initiation.
Yeah, hopefully.
And turn things around, but pause coming out. Oh, man.
First pause.
Yeah, I mean, it's surprising, but there's usually like, you know, 5 pauses a game in these competitive games.
Yeah, we're actually doing pretty good, aren't we?
Yeah, we are, but this match is just so tense right now. It's a great
awesome
game
match
for this finals game replays finals.
It's only game 1 too. This is man.
I know.
Wow, this is too much.
I just hope the rest of the games live up to this one.
I gotta say, I don't know if you watched my water cast. I'm just gonna call it that, but I got a big, fancy Camelback brand water bottle basically, and it's almost out. Unfortunately, it's almost out, and because this game is just so epic and it's going so long. It's pretty funny how long this game is going, because like look what people are forced to do. It's like there's so many great pushing heroes that everyone's forced to just pick pushing heroes on both sides. It's just a race to get the pushers, and what it becomes is just a massive, like I've been saying the entire game, just these massive clashes of equal proportions, and it's just awesome, right? It's awesome to behold. Where you know
Defiler.
what on Defiler? Oh, sorry, Snoopy.
Mock?
Sorry,
Oh
you
my.
guys didn't get to hear that. Mock? Are you serious? I actually all tabbed. Wow.
Wow.
Mock of Brilliance on Defiler. Well, I mean, it only makes sense because Defiler has not been dying at all. Defiler has been a-okay. We're gonna get an unpause here. I mean, I hate to state the obvious, but this is looking more and more in 5's favor. But then again, all it takes is one team fight from Loaded to go their way, and honestly, they're back in it. You know, they might get a Rax, but I don't think that's going to really win the game. I think a huge problem here, honestly, is Pestilence. Pestilence is just so underfarmed. He's almost a non-factor in this game. There's so much bonus armor on the other team. You know, just one last thought. There's so much bonus armor on the other team that, you know, Plague included and items included, that Pestilence has been countered officially. Pestilence is nothing but a blink and hopefully a stun, and that's it. So it's like a 4v5 at this point.
Yeah, I completely agree. I was just looking at Soul Reaper's items. He has the bananas, he has a sacrificial stone, and he has Void Talisman as well, but he's working on Heart. He already has Axe from the Malphite, so he's going to be in that fight for so long, you know, in Human Nature, just tearing things up. Here comes the ulti from Defiler. He's doing a ton of damage to the tower. The Polywog Priest trying to place himself. Oh, silence goes off by Defiler. Huge silence on Polywog Priest. He has to back up. He's trying to throw some stuff down, but Ward's just not coming up. They're doing a lot of damage to Puppet right now. Puppet's just in that fight all over. He does have Token of Life, so once they take him down, he's going to be coming up. A Plague Rider ulti going down. Ward's finally going down. Pestilence trying to take out that Soul Reaper. Soul Reaper's just tanking everything up. Meanwhile, Engineer's ulti just cleaning up everything, so, oh my goodness, Soul Reaper going down.
Oh, it was close.
Is Puppet Master going to go down? Oh, he just barely gets out.
That